totaled $3.6 billion from January to December last year, marking a 4% increase from the previous year's $3.4 billion. Food imports reached $755 million last year, representing an 11.9% increase from $674.5 million in 2023. Vegetable, tuber and spice imports rose from $92.9 million in 2023 to $104.8 million in 2024. Similarly, seafood, including fish and marine products, increased from $131.1 million to $155.6 million. Fruit, nuts and seed imports amounted to $96.2 million last year. Dairy products and egg imports rose to $102.2 million, up from $94.8 million in the previous year. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, emerged as the largest import partner, with imports valued at $723.1 million, exceeding India's second-place figure of $514.6 million by $208 million. This represents a 57% increase in imports from the UAE compared to 2023. Chinese imports reached $485 million, showing a 19.7% increase from the previous year, while Singapore contributed $375 million worth of imports. Economic experts note that the rise in imports reflects the robust growth of the Maldivian economy. The Ministry of Cities, Local Government and Public Works has officially launched its 5-year strategic plan along with the ongoing 2025 work plan. The plans were unveiled by Minister Adam Sharif Umar during a special ceremony held at the Stelco Auditorium on Thursday. Speaking at the event, the minister highlighted the extensive scope of the ministry's work, noting its presence across the entire country. He emphasized that as a result of the ministry's efforts over the past year, every local council on every island in the Maldives is now working in close collaboration with the ministry. The minister reiterated that the government's commitment to nationwide development and the strengthening of decentralization system, stating that the ministry plays a crucial role in achieving these goals. We have more news coming up after this short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Looking into more local news, the Maldives Monetary Authority MMA has reported that the country's official reserve assets stood at $673.2 million in December 2024, marking a 14% increase compared to the same period in 2023.
The usable reserves were recorded at $63.2 million as of December 2024. According to the MMA's monthly statistics, the official reserve assets comprise to $666.5 million in foreign currency reserves. $6.3 million in the IMF reserve position, and $0.4 million in special drawing rights, bringing the total official reserves to $673.2 million. The foreign currency reserves include $252.7 million held in securities and $413.8 million in currency and deposits. Of these deposits, $44.9 million are held in other national central banks, the Bank for International Settlements (BIS) and the IMF, while $368.9 million are in banks headquartered outside the Maldives. Assets not included in the official reserves consist of securities worth $2.3 million and deposits amounting to $146.3 million. When combined with the official reserve assets, the total reserves stood at $821.8 million as of December 2024. The report also highlights that the predetermined short-term drain, including loans, securities, and deposits, amount to $697.4 million with an additional $61.2 million classified under other obligations. To strengthen the reserves, the MMA secured $400 million through a currency swap agreement with the Reserve Bank of India in October 2024. In a related development, the new Foreign Currency Act requires tourist businesses to convert their foreign exchange earnings from October 2024 to local banks by January 28, 2025. The government has reported that the resorts and other tourism-related businesses have already exchanged $25 million in banks in compliance with the foreign currency regulations. The MMA estimates that approximately $40 million will flow into the financial system from the foreign earnings exchanged from October. This is expected to reduce the strain on official reserves as foreign currency earning businesses begin exchanging more currency with local banks. Additionally, the MMA plans to purchase 60% of the foreign currency deposited, further stabilizing the reserve position.
The government has decided to relocate the residents of Hadal Hirimaradu to Hadal Hanimadu following requests from the island's community. In September, the local government ministry held discussions with the Hirimaradu Council regarding the matter. Initially, there were considerations of relocating the residents to Thulusto. However, a subsequent request was made to shift them to Hanimadu instead. Council President Mohammad Wahid had previously submitted a formal complaint to the Ministry of Local Government and Public Works, highlighting the challenges faced by residents due to the shallowing waters of the island. This has significantly impacted accessibility and travel, causing difficulties for local population. Hirimaradu is one of the 13 islands in the atoll and has the smallest population. According to the most recent census conducted in 2022, the island has a resident population of 293, comprising 157 males and 136 females. While 584 Maldivians are registered as residents of Hirimaradu, only 260 currently live on the island. Statistics indicate a steady decline in Hirimaradu's population in recent years, prompting further discussions on relocation to ensure better living conditions and accessibility for the residents. Statistics from the Maldives Monetary Authority (MMA), the central bank, have revealed that insurance companies in the Maldives issued premiums exceeding 2 billion rupiah in the previous year. According to the monthly statistics published by the MMA, insurance companies issued a total of 2.2 billion rupiah in premiums throughout the 4 quarters of 2024. The quarterly distribution of premiums was as follows: 600 million rupiah in the first quarter, 478.2 million rupiah in the second quarter, 445 million rupiah in the third quarter, and 499.3 million rupiah in the final quarter. Health insurance premiums constituted the largest portion of insurances during this period, with insurance companies issuing 617.6 million in health insurance premiums. Of this amount, insurance companies disbursed 341.8 million rupiah in health insurance claims, while the total claims paid across all categories amounted to 683.8 million rupiah. The central bank's statistics further indicated that insurance companies achieved a profit of 246.5 million rupiah during the previous year. Join the Heroes, a national blood donation campaign has been officially launched by Minister of Health Abdullah Nazim Ibrahim at a ceremony held on Friday night. Speaking at the ceremony, Minister Nazim highlighted the critical importance of blood donation and urged as many people as possible to participate in the campaign. He also emphasized the need for increased voluntary blood donations to support patients across the country. Noting that the Maldives has the highest proportion of thalassemia patients in the world relative to its population, the minister stressed the urgency of ensuring readily available blood supplies through efficient and accessible arrangements. Currently, only 33.9% of blood collected by the Maldivian Blood Services comes from voluntary donations, which Minister Nazim described as a relatively low figure. The minister expressed hope that the National Blood Donation Campaign will significantly boost the number of voluntary blood donors nationwide. The National Center for the Protection of Cultural Heritage, in collaboration with Stelco, has commenced restoration work on the Malay Friday Mosque, including its minaret and central courtyard, in preparation for the upcoming fasting month of Ramadan. In a statement on X, the National Center for Cultural Heritage confirmed that the work is part of a final agreement with Stelco. The initiative seeks to ensure that the mosque and its surroundings are well maintained and visually appealing in time for Ramadan, when worshippers will gather. As part of the project, the focus will be on refurbishing the mosque's munar, or the minaret, along with aesthetic enhancements. The center confirmed that initial repair work is already underway. This will be followed by painting and additional restorations in the mosque's central courtyard. Built in 1674 under the orders of Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar I, the Malay Friday Mosque is a cornerstone of the Maldives' architectural and religious heritage. Its centuries-old minaret remains a powerful symbol of the country's rich history and cultural identity. The Maldives national airline Maldivian has confirmed that ticket prices for domestic destinations remain unchanged despite rumors circulating on social media. Addressing concerns about a potential fare increase, Maldivian's Managing Director Ibrahim Iyas explained that the recent service disruption was due to a technical error during an upgrade to the booking system. He stated that the issue had nothing to do with ticket pricing and assured that fares remain the same. According to Iyas, the booking system malfunction, which lasted for about an hour, temporarily affected reservations. However, during the outage, the airline assisted passengers via the 1671 phone number and email. The national carrier, which operates flights to 29 destinations, has confirmed that services have now resumed without issue and that ticket prices remain stable. And with that, we conclude today's English News Bulletin. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the other programs on the channel.